Hey guys, welcome to London Lips YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're not. So today we're going to be talking about BBLs. Do BBLs really smell? And why do guys seem so sensitive to odours of women in 2025? Many women have made the decision to get a BBL, which stands for Brazilian butt lift. Many people feel like, having a bigger booty, a rounder shape will be seen as more attractive. But recently, many guys have been coming out and saying that these BBLs smell. A lady recently came out and said she went to a nightclub and the odour was really bad in there and it was women's BBL that was smelling. She was saying that these baddies just don't smell good. Another guy claims he was with a woman and when it got to intimate moments, the smell was like an assault on his nose. And when he said that, it got 3.5 million views, so people were really interested, and 152,000 people liked that. So that is a lot of people to be liking the fact that this guy is saying BBLs smell. Now, a BBL is not a cheap thing. So when you get a BBL, you've decided to make an investment in yourself to look more attractive, to look more pleasing to the public, and you're thinking your BBL is going to be a good thing. If you decide to do a BBL here in the UK, in London, you'll be looking at about 8,900. That would get you a skinny BBL. If you want the Brazilian butt lift, you also want 4 areas of liposuction, looking at 9,900. And then if you want a Brazilian butt lift, but you want liposuction in 5 areas of your body, you're looking at about 10k. 10,900 roughly. A lot of these BBLs are taken out on credit. Not everybody has the money in their pocket to pay for such a procedure. So let's say you decided you wanted, a BBL and you were going to get liposuction in 4 areas, because most people get liposuction because their waist is going to still not be small enough, or there might be another area that's bothering them and they're trying to get that Cardi B look. You'd be paying maybe £900 a month for about a year. So it's a lot of money to be spending on your appearance just to be told you smell bad. I always thought getting a BBL is only worth it if you're getting paid to have one, like you're a celebrity, you're modeling, you're making money off it. Because to me, I feel like as a normal woman just walking down the street with this massive, backside, you made your bum so big, your waist is small. I feel like a lot of people are going to be looking at you, because most of the time when you go down the street, most people are walking around with a natural body. And some of these BBLs are extremely large. So all these guys reckon BBLs smell, but I don't see the women with BBLs having any shortage of offers for dates. They're some of men's favourite women. But these are the reasons your BBL could be smelling, allegedly. One reason could be you have an infection, and everyone knows if you've got an infection, it will smell no matter where it is, whether you've had a BBL or not. Another reason is lack of wiping. Apparently, you get so much arse that it's too much for you to handle. You're going to struggle to wipe it. Your arms may not be able to get around it to give it a good clean. I've also heard it could just be the fact that you put fat in an area where it wasn't meant to be. And sometimes it can smell because the fat you've moved from one area is not necessarily the same fat that should be in your arse. Now, doctors do tell you if you were getting a BBL, you should get a B-depth, because they do need to be washed, because obviously it's a massive area you're cleaning now, and it's going to need a lot of water, and you may not be able to clean it the same as you would if it was a smaller, bum. And obviously, because it's not natural, you may not have the arms that are long enough to go with it. So you're meant to be washing that to avoid this problem. I have a friend, she has a BBL, and she got a BBL because she's trying to be a singer, and when you're in the music industry, you need to be having, the desirable body. So she got a BBL, she's single, and everywhere she goes, guys really, really like her, they're going crazy over her. She's slim, she's got a big BBL, and she's a pretty girl as well. She's not just, riding off her body. She does look good. But anyway, she got the BBL, even more guys wanted her. But she told me recently she's not really been dating because she feels paranoid. She's paranoid that, there's a smell. So she asked me, can I smell anything? And I was like, I would rather not, put my head near that area to get a smell. But I said, in terms of when you're getting changed, can I smell anything strange? No. Like when we go out, if we go clubbing, I can't smell any, abnormal odor. But because a lot of people are putting out there that, the BBL smell, she said she's real paranoid to go with a guy now because she doesn't want him to be out here, talking about, her odor and, basically odor shaming her. Like she doesn't want none of that. And I don't blame her because nowadays, like, guys just be out here, they just be chatting. They don't know about, keep some things to yourself, like what goes on in the bedroom stays in the bedroom and all of that. They want to be on the internet just like telling everybody. So I don't blame her because she sings music and she's got a little name for herself. And she don't want to have to undertake the embarrassment of some guy calling her out and saying she has a bad odor because she has a BBL. Like, she looks good. She's known as like a baddie. So she wouldn't want to put that out there. And I feel like nowadays, guys are getting an intolerance to all smells that are female. Like, on a regular basis, you guys are complaining about, coochie smells. Like, guys are complaining about this. And it's like, there's like big man that are complaining about this. And I'm saying like, you guys are new to finding out about things like BV. And it's like, I don't feel like this is something that men will be talking about in the past. But I feel like there's a level of immaturity that's coming along nowadays. Also, I kind of think maybe it's because some of you guys have got too many sort of partners. Like, realistically, like, back in the day, a man would just have a wife and that would be it. And whatever comes with his wife, he would just deal with it. But a lot of guys are, going around with many different women. So they're getting many different experiences. I also think some of this thing about women's odours bothering men so much nowadays is to do with the fact that a lot of men have felt pressured to be, going down on women, something that they may have not felt pressured or had to do in the past. There's a lot of pressure to be doing that. It's kind of been promoted through movies, music, and it's almost coming like it's a top thing that guys must be doing. And a lot of guys just don't want to do it. And why don't you guys just say you don't want to do it instead of going around just making out that you're just getting knocked out with all sorts of different funky odours? Getting a BBL is a dangerous procedure. A lot can go wrong when you get a BBL. So women are literally risking their life to look good, just to be insulted. Like, when you're getting a BBL, there's a certain condition you can get if they inject the fat in the wrong place, which happens quite often because they can't always tell where they're exactly injecting the fat. And you can be left with things like shortness of breath, chest pain, confusion, respiratory failure. You can even get cardiac arrest, like nerve damage. There's a lot that can happen with a BBL. Some people have been left paralyzed in certain areas. It's chronic pain. Your mobility can be ruined. Like, it is seriously dangerous. And a lot of people get very, very, bad infections. And some of these women who have made their arse particularly huge, abnormally huge, they took a very, very big risk getting this done. So I can imagine it hurts them like insanely. Like, they must be very upset when they hear people saying they smell after putting all that effort in. But maybe it's not a bad thing because maybe women need to be put off getting these BBLs because they're expensive anyway. They're dangerous. And if they're not going to even be appreciated and you're going to be told you smell bad, what is the point in risking your life? Who are you risking your life for? So I guess it's like, it comes like, it's an insult to say it smells, but maybe if you think you're going to smell if you get one and you don't get one, you could be doing yourself a favour because the consequences could be deadly. I think men are unaware of the fact that they can smell as well. Like, smelling is not just a thing that women can, smell. Men can also smell, but women are just not really coming out complaining about the odour of different guys. And like, how about so many guys who just don't wear deodorant and it'd be hot and they are just BO busting. But women are not really complaining. It seems like guys have so many complaints about women nowadays. It comes like guys don't even like women nowadays. I mean, guys, let's be honest. It's coming like guys don't like women nowadays. So many complaints, like they don't like weave, they don't like makeup, they don't like BBLs, they don't like so many things that are just on women. But yet when guys do these things, no one's complaining about guys. Like, I never hear guys complaining that the guy they're seeing has got a BBL, or I never hear a guy complaining that their boyfriend's wearing makeup. Like, these are only complaints when women are doing it. The reality is, if men want to date women who are seen as a 10, you want to date a baddie, you want to date somebody who looks like your favourite celebrity, like, it's got to be accepted that she's probably going to have a BBL. And if the BBL smells, oh, well then, just live with the BBL smell. Because that's what happens when men want women to look a certain way that is not natural. Like, loads of women are not born with a skinny waist and a massive, extremely large ass. And when a woman goes out of her way and she goes and spends her hard-earned cash to fill up that booty to suit you guys' alleged needs of the type of women you want, and men love to be out here saying they want a woman to do a 360 and they want to make sure a woman's got, bunda and whatever. If you want that, then you have to accept there may be an odor that comes with the BBL. That's what happened. You wanted a baddie, you got a baddie. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll definitely see you guys with another one. Thanks for watching.
First they start out booty, then I'm like, is that your booty? Then she let me touch her. Now we